Are you in a negative spring cash flow shortage? Are you swamped busy but you're broke because you're waiting on all this money to come in, yet you can't even operate your business because you're running on this? Like, oh, you could totally freak out if you're newer in the business. I'm gonna make this video real quick. I'm out doing quotes right now, but hindsight's 20/20, and it's easy for me to say. But after a few years of going through this madness and torture, you could create a separate savings account and call it spring launch, and whatever the number is for you. For me, it's 3 to 5 grand. I only really need 3 grand because I have so many customers now that we just ease right into this season. But what's happening is it's normal. You are doing a bunch of work and you're waiting to get paid on the back end. So whatever you do, don't stop working. Keep hustling your ass off. And if those of you that have been in the business for a while, please comment below to add to anybody who's going through this to help them. But you're generating this big tidal wave of money that's going to be coming in. I don't even go in to see my bank account start going up until June. So we work all week, April and May. I don't make any money. It's just running the business and getting going. But then by mid-June, my bank account goes and I see all this money start coming in. And that's why, unless you plow snow, but never mind that, but that's why at the end of the season you're all done and you still get all these checks coming in for, you know, however long, 45 days. Could be totally different in your business, I'm just saying. But if there's any way you can, some people even borrow money. I don't know, operate on a shoestring. But I went through this the first couple years of my business and it was super stressful. And then I realized it's just it's a spring cash flow shortage, and it's totally normal. All businesses go through it unless you specifically are socking away money, you know, for the winter, for taxes, for insurance, for repairs and maintenance and equipment for next spring. So that's why, you know, whatever, like, I don't know what it is for you, 80% of the business and the money coming into your business isn't even yours. And if your prices are too low, then you can't even afford to even deal with stuff like this. So that's the problem with these fly-by-night companies or guys that aren't insured and they're not paying taxes, is because they're literally going to be out of business, because as soon as they get in a spring cash flow, they're going to be, that's the dudes that are knocking on the customer's door going, I need money for materials, I need money to pay I can't do the job. And the customer's like, what? You know what I mean? Unless you get a deposit. That's when you got to start getting deposits if you're like that. Okay, I gotta go. I hope that helped. If you don't have any money, it's totally normal for the first couple years. And then you plan and prepare for that. Alrighty. Like, but what do you mean plan and prepare for? I don't even make enough money to even make my bills. I don't even know. Exactly. And that's why it's extremely tough, and it's really hard to do this, and that's why you find yourself just pulling the work harder lever, and that's why you start working 70, 80, 90 hours a week, because you're like, oh my god, I don't ever want to experience this being broke thing or this cash flow shortage thing ever again. I gotta do whatever I gotta do to make this happen. So that's when you stop hanging out with your friends. That's when you just become totally obsessed with your business and making money. And then after you do that for a couple years, then you get to the point where you have a pad of money all the time, and then you can run and operate your business and you don't stress about all that stuff anymore. When your head is in that survival mode stuff, that's when it's really tough. But when you get out of that, then you get to like level 2, right? I'm kind of like stuck at level 2, right? And the next level is that when you start, you know, strategically hiring people, okay? But anyways, I gotta go. Hit the subscribe button. Peace. Oh yeah, I should just sell my stuff right now, dog. If you're new in the business, click the link in the description below. You get to check out my landscaping course. You can download the whole thing and listen to it while you're working. It's cheap. It's like 37 bucks. And there's tons of stuff in there that, I mean, I can't make you any guarantees, but it should put money in your pocket for the stuff that you learn. I mean, tree trimming, property walks, pricing, interviews, my audiobook. Just get it. If you're new in the business, you got to check it out. Click the link in the description below. It'll say my landscaping business course. Go in, buy it, and check it out on your phone, and I promise you're going to love it. And I have a 30-day money-back guarantee. And I like selling my stuff because it's smart. That's what you should do, dog. If there's... Okay, I'm talking way too much. Later.